Good day everybody and welcome back to my next video. This will be my first video for the new year 2025. I haven't posted a video in quite a while, probably in November last year. So this is just going to be the next catch-up video. So basically it'll be new castings, new models that are acquired since, let's say, about November, obviously. Yeah, so let's run through it, and yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. I hope you like it. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one, yeah, which is quite a cool one. It's called the T-Bucket Hot Wheels casting, 1932 Ford it's based on. The specific one is actually from 2003 Japan Convention, so it's almost like an RLC actually. It's quite cool. It's got a metal base, rubber tires with Goodyear on it, so it's a bit of like a real rider, and obviously with the Moon Eyes livery, which is quite cool as well. These specific castings were produced between 1989 and 2013, so they have been discontinued, and this is number 26 out of 47 different variations. I've only got 2 of them, so yeah. Moving on to the next one, we have this cool one, yeah, which is the Falcon race car in Forza Motorsport livery. Now this one is from 2017 Forza Motorsport. They were produced between 2012 and, well, they're actually still current, still in production. This is number 11 out of 13, and I've got 3 of those. Next one, this is a Matchbox casting. This is called the 1953 Custom Ford COE. For those of you that don't know, COE is the abbreviation for cab over engine. Cab over engine. Okay, so this one is quite a new casting. This specific one is from the 2024 Collectors Series. They started producing them in 2023 and it's still current. This is number 2 out of 2, and I've got both those variations. Okay, moving on, we have a Hot Wheels casting here. This one is the 2015 Mustang GT from the 2020 Flying Colors series. They produced these between 2014 and 2020. This is number 12 out of 12 variations, and I've only got the one. Okay, so here you go. Moving on, this is quite a cool green light one. It's the 2019 Shelby GT350R. Now, yeah, there's not much details on the green light castings as there is with the Hot Wheels and Matchboxes, but as you can see, this is a pretty cool one in the Michelin livery. Metal base, rubber tires. Once again, on all the green lights, see those very narrow tires, which I don't like a lot, but other than that, the liveries or the details on these are always. Oh, that wheel just fell off. Oh my word. Okay, so need to go and fix that up. First time that happened. Okay, moving on. This is a Ford Focus, 2016 Ford Focus RS from 2018 Art Cars, as you can see. They started producing them in 2016, still in production. This is number 6 out of 15 variations, and I've got 8 out of those. Okay, moving on. One of my favorites. This is the 1971 Ford Transit Supervan. This one is from the 2024 Hot Wheels Boulevard set. Obviously, all of these came out as premiums, meaning they've got real riders and metal base. So that's quite a nice one. They started producing them in 2015, still current. This is number 13 out of 13. Obviously, the last variation released so far. I've got 5 out of those 13. So yeah, quite a long way to collect the whole lot of them. Then we have this one here, which is the 2015 Ford F-150. And this is from 2016 Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. Started producing them in 2015. This is number 3 out of 13 variations, and I've got 2 out of the 13. Moving on, quite like this one as well. This is the 2013 Mustang GT. It's a bit of a drag sort of fun, not a funny car, it's like a dragster modification on it. They produced these, well, this is from 2013 Hot Wheels Race Team. They started producing them in 2013, still current. This is number 2 out of 8 variations, and out of the 8 I've got 5. Okay, then we have the 1940s Ford truck, the drag modified 1940s Ford truck. This specific one is from 2000 mainline, so it's 24 years old, 25 years old. They produced these, well, they started producing them in 1998, still current. This is number 9 out of 41 variations, and I've got 7 out of the 41. Moving on. Okay, this is the 1963 Mustang II Concept. Okay, so this specific one is from 2011 new models. They produced them between 2011 and 2015. There were 8 variations. This is number 3 out of the 8, and I've got 3 out of the 8 as well. Okay, moving on. Okay, this one here is the 1997 Ford F-150. The specific one is from the 1999 Snow Patrol 5-pack, so it's a 5-pack exclusive. Produced between 1997 and 2003. There were 21 variations. This is number 12 out of 21, and I've only got 2. Only got 2 of those variations. Okay, then just move that aside. This next one is the same casting, but it's just a lifted. If you look at those, them right over there, you can see it's a similar casting. It's just the one's got the heightened chassis and bigger wheels and all of that. So this specific one is from quite a cool series. It's called the 2018 Ford Truck Series. I managed to pick up 4 out of those. 4 out of those. Let's just pause this. Sorry guys for that brief interruption. Yeah, as I was saying, the series out of which this one is from, it's quite a nice series, 2018 Ford Trucks. I'll show you the rest, or the other 4 that I managed to get out of that series. So let's just put this one aside. And then we have the next one. Now this one's actually got a metal base, which is quite cool. This is the 1985 Bronco 4x4. They were released in 2013, still in production, and there were 6 variations, out of which this is number 3, and I've got 3 different variations as well. Quite a cool one. Quite funny. That one from the same series has got a plastic base, whereas this one's got a metal base. So let's look at the other one, which is this one, which is quite cool. It's the first casting that I've obtained like this. This is 1929 Ford pickup, like a Model T pickup. This specific one was produced between 2009 and 2018. There were 17 variations. This is number 17 out of 17, and like I said, this is the only variation that I do have. Also plastic base. Quite cool though. And then the other one out of that series is this one here. Now this is called the 1941 Ford pickup. You can see it's a tuned version with a over-exaggerated engine and back wheels. Not to be confused with this one here. Where's that casting now? If I can find it. Oh, we did it already. That one there. That's the 1940s Ford truck, and this is a 1941 Ford truck. You can see it's quite a different casting. So the specific one here, there were only 6 variations of this. This is number 6 out of the 6. I've only got the 1, and they were produced between 2003 and 2018. Right, moving on. Then we have the 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This specific one is from 2002 mainline. They started producing them in 1998. There were 75 variations thus far. This is number 19 out of 75. And I've got 17 different variations of this car. Moving on. And now this is the 2010 Shelby Mustang GT500 Super Snake. Apparently the most powerful production Mustang ever. This specific one is from 2019 Hot Wheels Race Team. They started producing them in 2011, still current. There were 19 variations. This is number 16 out of 19, and I've got 4 of those. This one is just a recolor of a one that I've also got, that blue one there. You can see it's just a recolor. Okay, let's put those back. Then we have this Another Mustang over here. This is the 1967 Mustang Coupe from 2019 art cars. You can see it's an art car by the ridiculous pink and green wheels. Never liked these, but it's a Mustang, it's a Ford, it's got to be in the collection. These, they started producing them in 2011. There were 16 variations. This is number 12 out of 16, and I've got 2 out of those 16 variations in my collection. And then this very cool one, love this one. You've seen this casting before. It's called the Matt and Debbie Hayes 88 Pro Street Thunderbird. Quite a mouthful. This one is from a 5-pack, a 2024 drag strip 5-pack. So it's a multi-pack exclusive. They started producing them in 2022. There were 6 variations, and I've got 4 out of the 6. This is number 5 out of 6. And then also from the same 5-pack is this cool Mustang funny car in Moon Eyes livery. It's also a 5-pack exclusive. They started producing them in 2004, still current. This is number 24 out of 24 variations. And I have, how many do I have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 variations out of them. Okay, then moving on to this one here, which I've been hunting for quite a while. It's just a normal mainline, but the Goodyear livery is quite cool on it. It's the 2009 Ford F-150. This specific one is from 2022 Hot Wheels Metro. They started producing them in 2009, still current. This is number 22 out of 22, and I've got 4 variations of this casting. Moving on to this quite cool one. It's a Matchbox casting in the nice Golf livery. This is called the 2010 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. The specific one is from 2018 MBX Off-Road. They started producing them in 2010, still current. There were 20 variations. This is number 14 out of 20. And out of the 20, I've got 3 only. Okay, and the next one is the same casting, but this one is from the Superfast range of 2020. And you can see this one's actually got rubber wheels. Quite cool. It came in a nice box and packaging that you can display with the vehicle. I mentioned earlier there were 20 variations. This is number 18 out of the 20, and this is one of the 3 that I have, obviously. Then another Superfast variation, or Superfast casting, Matchbox. This is the 2006 Crown Victoria, Ford Crown Victoria. It's also from the Superfast. It's also got rubber wheels, and you can see this one is based on the casting from Moving Parts. It's got an opening door there. There were 6 variations. This is number 4 out of 6, and I've got 2 out of those. Okay, moving on. Now this is a new casting. Very cool though. It's a 2024, late 2024 casting. It's called the Hirohata Merc. I hope I pronounce it properly. It's in fact a 51 Mercury Club Coupe. Like I said, they started producing them in 2024. They're still current. It came out of the Rod Squad series. There were 4 variations. This is number 2 out of the 4. There's one that came out in, I think, the B case of 2025, which is still on the way. So that's why I've only got the 1. And this cool one here, which is appropriately called the Purple Passion, which is in fact a 1951 Mercury. It's a different casting to this one, as you can see. If you look at the back there, it's a bit different. Okay, so this one here, there were quite a few variations. There were 124 variations of this car. This is number 124 out of 124. I've only got 4 of them, and they started producing them in 1990. Still current, so it's a long running casting. It's from a series called Designed By, which is basically a series out of castings from each of the Hot Wheel designers' favorite, or their favorite casting. This one happens to be Larry Wood's favorite casting, so quite interesting. Nice color on this. Then moving on, this is the 2022 Ford Supervan 4, and this happens to be a normal treasure hunt, as you can see there. And this is from 2025 A case, 2025 Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. They started producing them in what was it, 2024, last year. There were 3 variations. I've only got 2. I missed the very first one, a case we never received in our part of the world. And then another one, this is also from the same case, the 2021 Ford Bronco. They started producing them in 2021, still current. There were 9 variations. This is number 8 out of 9, and I've got 5 of them. Moving on back to Matchbox. Now this is the 1968 Mustang GT CS, quite a cool one. This one's from 2015, Matchbox Adventure City. They produced them between 2011 and 2021. There were 12 variations. This is number 8 out of 12, and I've got only 3 of those. Right, moving on. Now this one I've been hunting for quite a while. This is the 1992 Ford Mustang, also known as the Fox Body. This one's quite special. It's from the 2012 Treasure Hunt series. That was before Super Treasure Hunts were released. As you can see, it's got the Treasure Hunt logo there. It didn't come with metal base or rubber wheels like the new Super Treasure Hunts do, but this is quite nice to have. They started producing them in 2008, still current. There were 28 variations. This is number 12 out of the 28, and I've got 10 of these variations. Okay, and then moving on to a brand new casting. Well, not brand new, late 2024. This is the 1983 Ford Fiesta Mark II. This one is from 2024 MBX Metro. There were 2 variations. That's the first one, and then this is the recolor from 2025. So quite a nice casting. It's got nice tampos at the back, taillights, registration plate in the front as well. Very nice detailing for a mainline, if you can call it that. So that's those 2. Then we have this here, which is also a new casting for 2025. It's the 24 Ford Explorer BEV. It's an electric vehicle. So far only the 1 variation, so it's only the 1. Also got nice tampos, front and back, very cool indeed. Then moving on, it's also 2025 release. This is from 2022 actually. They started producing them in 2022. This is just from 2025 Matchbox Off-Road. There were 5 variations. This is number 5 out of 5, and I've got 2 of these. Once again, well done Matchbox, nice tempos. Okay, and then we have the 2017 Ford GT. This one is not specifically very special. It's about who gave it to me, what makes it special. And this white one is from 2024 Hot Wheels Exotics. Been battling to get this one. Put it in focus there so you can see. There were 18 variations. This is number 18 out of 18. Obviously the last one so far, and they started producing them in 2016, and they're still current. Okay, moving on. Now this one I've been hunting for quite a while. Never thought I'd be able to get it. It's the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. Now this specific one comes out of a 2-pack, the Ford Car Culture 2-pack from 2024. Came within Ford Escort Cosworth. You'll see the pics. I'll post them up here as well. So on these, they started producing them in 2022, still current, and this is number 7 out of 9, and out of the 9 variations I've got 8 of them. The only one I don't have is coming out in a 5-pack this year, 2025, and I'll show you a pic of that. And for this I'll definitely buy the 5-pack, even if it's the only Ford in there. Okay, so obviously metal base, rubber tires, it's a premium, so very cool. Moving on. Now this one here I've also been hunting for quite a while. This is 1971 Ford Mustang funny car. Why I've been hunting for this, it's because it's a treasure hunt. Okay, so this specific one is from 2022 drag strip. It's number 26 out of 26. They started producing them in 2004, still current, and I've only got 3 of them. Okay, then we have this one here, which is the 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor in yellow, And this one is from 2019 Hot Wheels Hot Trucks. They started producing them in 2019 till well, they're still current. This is number 1 out of 9, one I've been hunting for. And out of the 9, I've got 5 variations only. Okay, and quite a cool one here. This is the 1967 Mustang. This one from 2018 then and now. There were 55 variations. This is number 50 out of 55. Started producing them in 1998. Out of the 55 variations, I've only got 7. And this is also one of the 7, which is just a recolor of that one there, as you can see, from the same year, 2018. And obviously that's number 51 out of 55. Okay, moving out of the way. And then we have this here. This is the 1969 Mercury Cyclone from 2016 Hot Wheels Flames. Only 11 variations of those. This is number 8 out of 11. I've only got 2 of those, and they started producing them in 2012, and they're still current. Then this one, yeah, it's the old 1964 Lincoln Continental. This one is from 2017 Art Cars. Now, this one actually looks quite good for an art car, because normally they got pink wheels and funny artwork, which I never really like. As you've seen in the 67 Mustang I featured earlier with the yellow and pink wheels. Okay, so this one is, there were 30 variations. This is number 25 out of the 30. They started producing them in 2007, still current, and I've got only 3 out of the 30. So there you have it. Okay, then the 1978 Ford Bronco. I'm sure I've featured this one already. Yeah, okay. Moving on. My apologies. It's going to be this one here. It's the 1961. This one is called the Ford Falcon Ranchero. The specific one's from 2020. MBX Mountain. There were 5 variations. This is number 2 out of 5, and this is the only one I've got. So once again, it's a new casting, or a casting that I didn't have, that I managed to obtain. Once again with a matchbox. Got tampers at the back. Well, not really in the front, but very nice indeed. There were, yeah, I did say 5 variations. They manufactured these in between, or from 2018 till 2022, so they have been discontinued. Okay, and then we have this one here, which is a 1935 Ford pickup. Now, this specific green variation I thought was only issued in 5 packs, and I actually managed to come across it in a single blister, which is quite cool. The other variation that I have is a blue one. There were actually 10 variations, so I've only got 2 out of those 10. This specific one's from 2019 MBX Construction, and they started producing them in 2019 up until 2024, so they've also been discontinued. Then we have this old one, which is the Ford Crown Victoria, also a matchbox casting in gold. This one is from 2011 Matchbox Action City. They started producing them in 2009, still current. There were 7 variations of the taxi variant of this. There were also the fire chief ones and also the police ones. So out of the taxi variations, there were 7. I've got 4 of those, and that excludes the moving parts variations, because they different castings. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this funny baby here, which apparently is called the 2017 Ford F350 Super Duty Skyjacker. Now, this one is from 2018 MBX Rescue. There were 6 variations. This is number 1 out of 6, and it's the only variation I've got. So once again, a new casting that I didn't have before. They started producing them in 2018 up until 2021, so also discontinued. And apparently this is removable. I haven't tried it yet. Don't know. Apparently it can come off. Oh, it can. There you can see. Okay, so you can see the base, or the buck of the bucky, or whatever it's called, and then that there just clips on there. Quite cool. There we go. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And please do subscribe, like my channel, a comment if you like. And once again, thank you for supporting. Much appreciated. Cheers guys.